Hello, dear ones. Going through difficulties, being stuck, um, trying to shift your outcome, but not shifting the way you think or the way you act. What is that going to get you? How far is that going to get you? Right? So let me tell you a little story. I have been dealing with a project for the longest time, and I'm putting it out there. Cleaning up my office. I know that once I'm finished with that everything else is going to be put in place. What is stopping me from taking that step? Have you ever had those feelings when you are thinking about doing something, thinking about doing something, thinking about doing something day after day after day, and you just don't do it? So what is stopping you? It's you. But what is deep down stopping you? Is it the fear of success? Most people think that we have fear of failure. Deep rooted, we have fear of success. Because if we go back in time, there have been times where we have been successful and not gotten the recognition, actually gotten the opposite of the recognition. Or being left out because you were really, really good at something. And maybe not gotten the people behind you backing you, you know? So on some way, somewhere there is a glitch in the matrix. There's a glitch in the way you think. Here you are, very successful in some endeavor, but nobody is there to hug you and say, hey, that was wonderful. That was a wonderful thing you've done. That was beautiful. You did great. And it doesn't mean that you don't have parents that care or anything like that, but maybe for you it was a big accomplishment, but maybe for them they were in a completely different mindset. It wasn't that they didn't love you. I mean, it could be, of course. I mean, you could have that kind of relationship with your parents, and many of us actually do. Many have those kind of relationships where if you went ahead, if you came ahead, you were not, you were kind of stopped. And then, anyway, that's going onto a side street. But so fear of failure, fear of success. You wouldn't believe how many people that come to me that I work with that have a fear of success. And it's deeply rooted. They think it's fear of failure, but it's actually fear of success. So it's easier to be in status quo than it is to go that extra mile to get what you want. And instead of talking about other people, I'm going to talk about myself. Because then you can get an idea that no matter how well that we are working with other people and transforming them, permanent transformation, there's always going to be areas that we as therapists work with within ourselves. And one of them is partial stopping myself just before success. So that is rooted for myself. It is rooted in a belief that might still be there. I'm opening up to the fact that it might still be there, that I'm not worthy. I work with it. I look at it. I dissect it. But it could still be there, right? And so who comes to me? This is so much fun because, so who comes to me for help? People that are almost there at their huge success. And so the universe is playing a game with me. It's saying, ha ha, look what you're working with. And look at how you're helping other people become successful. What about yourself? What is it in your daily life that you are not doing that you know that you could do that would take you that next step? And then the next question will be, why are you not taking that next step? And then when you go inside yourself, you're saying, do I not love myself? Absolutely, I do. But maybe fear of success is what is stopping. Because last time, let's just say last time you had success, nobody was there to celebrate you. It was actually the opposite. However, that should not stop anyone. And I said the word should, right? But that is in adversaries and in difficult times, that's where we grow into the beings that we are, right? That's where we shed all the stuff that is not necessary anymore. That's where we become who we are. So, some people say, well, why would you want to say that to people that might be your clients, that might come to you for help? I said, because I am human. I know what needs to be done. I do walk my walk. But if there are things that are lacking that I have right now, which I admit, that is part of it. It's the fact that if I take this step, then how am I going to be taking care of that success that is coming to me? And how would I be able to handle that? And suddenly, how would I be able to handle the workload, right? So there's this dialogue within me, the back and forth dialogue. I should, but do I? And if I do, then what happens? So there is some fear-based thought patterns that are happening. Otherwise, it would have been happening right now. I'm very well aware of that. But it is to become aware of those thoughts that are coming when you say, I want to manifest XYZ. Pay attention to what thoughts come in after that. If you have a but in any way, a negative thought coming right after, then that's what's kind of, when you have a positive and a negative and you put them together, it becomes neutral. So it kind of neutralizes it right away. Positive and a negative thought, neutralize. So look at it a little bit deeper and see where you might be thinking thoughts of success, but stopping yourself with the other thoughts that come right after, like literally neutralizing it. Love and light. See you later.